Hi everybody. Well, Lily's in there somewhere. Of course. I can't find her head right now, but I do know it's got to be there. And of course it is, because the head is attached up to the rest of them. Hey bub. Hey Bubba. Hello. But this is what my snakes do. Often, regularly, head here, up top, climb. That's basically what they love to do. I'm still trying to figure out which part of where, and I think her head is there. Somewhere. Oh, okay, Bubba. I see you. Well, okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure. She says, get the camera away, Mum. Why is it every time I'm doing something that I really, really love, you decide to get the camera out? And all I can say to her is, because I think she's amazing and she's one beautiful snake, and why wouldn't I get the camera out? But I can see you right there. Okay, I'm sneaking a video of you right now. I haven't got the heater on. Currently, you know, people worry about winter temps. Currently right now in this room it is 27, and you know, going up higher, of course, you know, it gets warmer the higher you go. So this is actually perfect for Lily up there to curl up and go to sleep, or whatever she's going to do. She may not go to sleep, she may ultimately end up going all over the place before she settles somewhere. But you know, I've mentioned that I would love to do so much more in this room, and I love what I've got available as well. Of course, Jack hasn't moved much, and I kind of figured that the more he goes into that shedding process, the less he's going to want to come out. I actually managed, guys, to get all the glass done today and cleaned. Fresh water for him and Lily thus far, and Jessie. So I've got Tessa. Oh, hello. Hello, darling. I saw you poke your head over there. What are you looking at? You just checking out to see? Oh, I did your water yesterday, didn't I? So it's not too bad today, looking at it. But yeah, Lily is due for a feed. Not Jack, of course. Hi, dude. How you doing today? Mum's already said hello, hasn't she? Once to you, to just see how you're doing. But no, Jack isn't due for a feed, but Jessie is. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll add in at the end of this video Lily having a feed and Jessie having a feed. So it's really just showing you Lily has come out, of course, today. The heater will be going on and starting to talk about the temperatures that we have in our rooms when our snakes do want to come out. Oh my goodness. Other dogs are barking in the neighbourhood. So Jed likes to add his 2 bobs worth as well to let them know, hey, I'm here too. But anyway, yeah guys, you do need to be mindful of the room temperatures if your snakes are coming out. And you know, for me especially, because my snakes just don't come out for 10 minutes and then back in their enclosures. My snakes, like Lily, Jack especially, will come out and be out here for 8 hours. Yes, up to 8 hours a day, especially Lily, and that can be Jack as well, but Lily more so. She sometimes comes out for longer, to be honest with you. You know, I've seen Lily come out at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm putting her home at 7, 8 o'clock at night. Lily has the availability to come down whenever she chooses and go home if she chooses, but she doesn't. I don't have a problem, you know, being out because I keep the room temperature at a nice temp for her, that I know that she's comfortable. If she wasn't and she was getting cold, she would come down and she would head for an enclosure, for her enclosure, to warm up again. So yeah, over winter, in some areas, you know, here in Queensland I'm very fortunate. Temperatures are very mild even over winter. Those places where it gets below freezing, you would very much have to have heating in your snake room, even when they're in their enclosures or tubs or whatever you keep them in. You're still going to have to be very mindful of your room temperatures. So yeah, me, overnight in winter, if I know it's getting down to like 8 or 9, I'll leave my heater going all night. Absolutely. I don't want temps dropping too low in their enclosures. Yes, they could go right up under their heat, but I just keep the room nice and warm for them. So that's it guys, and I'll put the feeding video in at the end. So till then, I will say ciao now that Jack has come over to say hello a little bit to us and possibly contemplating coming out. I'm sure he can smell Lily. But anyway, I'll be back when I'm feeding the guys. Hey, let's get this boy fed. As I said, I'd be back. And he's got a nice size rat. Just make sure you've got a grip on something, buddy, won't you? And that you don't fall either. You've been a little bit like, how big's this rat, Mum? Like, how big is it? It's a big rat, guys. It's a good sized rat for Jessie, actually. Just sizing it up, just making sure that it's okay. No, I'm not gonna disturb you, buddy. But yeah, that's Jessie fed. Lily, she's still up top, so I'll get her down a little bit later and put her in home and give her a feed. And I'm not going to feed Lily out today. She can go home and have her feed tonight, and Jesse can do his lower himself down. He's got a good grip plenty to grip on to up there. Of course, now he does much better. If he takes a rat from there, he doesn't fall. But this is how generally carpet pythons like to eat, is hanging down and eating like that, even though Lily's a little bit of an exception to the rule, and so is actually Jack when I think about it. But Jessie certainly likes to hang down, so does Amaya, and yeah, Tessa does too actually. That's really their preferred position. So anyway, I'll leave him be. There you go. Quick little grab of that rat from, well, it wasn't exactly quick, but he was just yeah, had to get himself in the right spot, I guess. Well guys, as you can see, didn't take Jessie long to get that swallow down at all. He's a pretty good eater, this boy, and always has been, and he just swallows them on down. Jessie, I leave go over the winter, you know, the 10 days, and he does fine on that. So anyway, that's Jessie finished. I haven't even started Lily, because I'm eating my tea first at the moment. She's still up top, quite happy, so I'll just leave her there. Yeah, down to the last little bit of spaghetti tail, and he's done. Well, it's now Lily's turn, and I swear she's thinking, why have you put me back home so early? I've only been out for an hour or so. But when she realises that she's and she knows, she already knows that there's a meal coming, don't you? Hey? You already know? Oh, come on. It's not a rat. Honestly, and I'm pretty sure I washed the tongs too. Lily really, and I know a lot of snakes inspect to make sure that everything's okay with their feeder. A lot like to do it. You know, go up and down and around and all around. But Lily has a case of, don't try and trick me with a rat, Mum. Lily despises rats. So she's my mouse eater, and that's okay. Now that's a little mouse, and which is classified as an adult mouse. To me, I don't know what it is, but I do have some extra large mice that I'll be giving her tonight. So she's got a couple of those ones, and she's got a few of the extra large that I think will be enough for Lily. I'm not sure, but we'll see how she goes. But anyway, I'm not going to show you me feeding her every one. I'll show you when she takes one of the extra large, so you can see the difference. I think I've done that before, but these ones are even larger again, I think. But yeah, that's just Lily having her first one. So now she'll be going, well, okay, Mum, I'm glad you put me home then. If I was going to get a meal, she did really well. I just sort of, you know, tickled her belly a little bit. She was still up, right up in that big top hangout space. She ended up just coming down the branch for me, And once she was, and I'll show you, down that branch, and once she was spread out pretty much from one end to the other, I was able to just grab a tail end, not a tail, but there, and she hooked herself around my wrist, and from there I was able to then get a head and lift her off, and not a head either, but you know what I mean, and then lift her off, and she went home. But quite, you know, yes, definitely, why am I going home? Now she knows. Okay, I'll be back when I feed her that larger feeder, and as you can see, that mouse has just about gone anyway. But as I said, she's got a couple more of these little ones. Okay, now this is a much bigger mouse. Oh, okay. Is that a different size one? It is much bigger. Triple the size. That's how I've kind of estimated them to be. So putting that into the equation, she's getting, even if I said 2, she's getting 6, 7, 8 mice all up. As you see, it's much bigger. She even coils it, which kind of tells you that it's a much bigger mouse. So I'm glad that I'm able to get these extra large for her, and I'll be having to order more soon too, for this girl. But there you go, guys. That's it. That's the last, well, not her last mouse, but as you saw, much bigger feeder for Lily. So I'm going to end the video here, and yeah, it's good night. Well, it's night for me, but you take care of yourself and your family and your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. Hey Jet, you've just had your bellies full too, and it's time to go out, isn't it? Yes? I know, you're such a good boy. Alright guys, ciao.